This video is sponsored by teleprompter.com. Teleprompters are not just for video creators anymore. They are the ultimate cheat code for impressing your colleagues or your fellow students on your video calls. You will be the smartest and most coherent sounding person on that call, delivering a flawless presentation, no ums, no ahs, and all of that without ever breaking eye contact. How do you do that? Let's ramble.
Hold up, things go wild when I pull up. They all on me like it wants some.
Hey, what's up guys? It's great to see you all again. And if you're new here, I'm Patrick, and this is where I ramble about tech and other stuff. So like I said in the intro, teleprompters and teleprompter apps are fantastic tools for making better videos, whether that's on YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok. There are several ways in which a teleprompter can help you deliver better content. But there's another really great use case for teleprompters: video calls. Since the start of the pandemic, most of us are spending way more time on video meetings than we used to. Obviously, it wasn't really possible to meet in person. Video calls are the next best thing. Companies like Zoom exploded and webcams were sold out as people rushed out to improve their video conferencing setups. Thankfully, it looks like the worst of the pandemic is over and things are slowly returning back to normal, but I'm pretty confident that video conferencing is here to stay. People and companies have acknowledged that we don't always have to be in the same room to hold a productive meeting, and both time and money can be saved by meeting remotely. Now, there's basically two camps of people here: those that would still rather meet in person, and those that have fully embraced the fact that they will never have to wear pants to a business meeting again. But whatever camp you belong to, there's an undeniable advantage in video meetings. For me, the biggest one by far is being able to use a teleprompter. In this video, I'll show you several ways in which you can use teleprompters, both for your content and your meetings. Now, in my experience, the added value of a teleprompter relies largely on the app you use. So the app I'll be using throughout the video is simply called Teleprompter, and it has all the features you will need to get the best results on any device, whether it's your computer, your phone, or your tablet. And the best part is, you don't even need to own a teleprompter to get this to work. Now, I still recommend getting one for several reasons, so let me first explain how I use teleprompters before we get into all the cool features the app has to offer without the teleprompter. The most obvious use case is the one you're watching right now. My memory is like a Swiss cheese, and when I don't script my videos, I'll be recording for 4 hours to get an 8-minute video out. Sometimes I will use bullet points, but for more technical videos, which most tech-related videos are, I script my videos word for word. It takes a little getting used to, but it saves me so much time. Now, for this use case, all you need is a teleprompter, your phone or a tablet to place inside the teleprompter, and a solid app. The Teleprompter app is perfect for this. It has a really crisp interface, which is important so you can see your text clearly in the reflective surface of your teleprompter. You can either create a new script from scratch, or you can import one that you drafted on another device. For long-form content like this, importing a script I typed on my computer or my iPad is definitely the way to go. But there is a very clear use case for typing scripts directly on the app as well, which I will show you later. So once you have your script loaded, the app offers a ton of settings which enable you to get everything just right for your particular teleprompter. You can mirror your text horizontally and vertically, which is crucial or it won't show up right on the reflective surface. And you can set the margins of your text to fill as much or as little of the screen as you find comfortable. But it also has lots of additional features that can be very useful, like a progress bar showing you how much of your script is left to read. You can hide the top bar so you can see only text, and you can choose to see a countdown timer before you start recording, which is really useful. The Teleprompter app, in principle, works on the basis of auto scrolling, so it scrolls continuously while you read your lines. You can set the speed of the scrolling, and of course you can skip within the text. Now, the best way to use an app like this is using a remote control. We all mess up sometimes, and even when we're using a teleprompter. And of course, you don't want your script to get ahead of you, so you want to be able to pause it or skip through it. The app offers several different options for this, including a dedicated remote. You can use a Bluetooth keyboard as a remote, use your web browser to control it via Wi-Fi, but by far the coolest way to control this app is the companion app on the Apple Watch. Having a remote control on your wrist that works flawlessly, by the way, is just super useful. A second major reason to be using a teleprompter is video conferencing. I have another one of these teleprompters set right there next to my main screen at my desk, specifically for video calls. Underneath the glass, I have a small 10-inch external monitor, but you can use your phone or your tablet as well if you want. And that monitor has two huge advantages. The obvious advantage is that you can read your presentations from a script, so you don't ever have to use notes again. And because the camera is inside the prompter, it looks like you're making direct eye contact and your colleagues will never suspect that you're reading. But even when you're not presenting, this is such a great little hack because you can drag the video call into the external monitor and literally look at your colleagues while you're talking to them. I can't tell you how much more personal that makes a meeting. Now, where this teleprompter app really shines is when you use it without a teleprompter. iPhones and other smartphones have pretty great cameras these days since video conferencing has become so much more important, and because of apps like TikTok, phone manufacturers have prioritized the front-facing cameras on their devices, whether it's phones, tablets, even displays like the new Apple Studio display. So what sets this teleprompter app apart from a lot of its competitors is the excellent way in which it lets you record yourself on your phone or your tablet while using the teleprompter at the same time. All you have to do is set up your phone, or you can hold it in your hand, of course, if that's what you prefer, load a script and start it, except now you tap record in the top right corner and the image of the front-facing camera will show up. The script will show up at the top of your screen, which is great because that's closest to the camera, so you will get as close to eye contact as possible. You can also switch to the rear cameras if you want to film something else like a product while reading a script about the product. And in this mode, you can also use your Apple Watch as a remote to navigate your script as well as start and stop your recording, and that's super useful. And scenarios like this, making TikToks and stuff, it's ideal to type a little script on your phone. You don't need to be typing that on your computer and importing it. You can just type it on your phone and read it really quick. A cool little bonus is that you can use this with apps like FaceTime as well. Just view your FaceTime call in a pop-up window and use the teleprompter app on your main screen. So guys, plenty of reasons. Do yourself a favor and go grab the app and maybe even a teleprompter. Links in the description. If you enjoyed the video, please give it one of these. It really does help the channel. Subscribe for more content and see you in the next one.